not end the stream and then go on to a new game. This is the same game. I saved it to where I last left off, except it did not save the rebound or the 3-point shot I made. I'm 7. I was 5 for 8, but sadly did not save that, as you can tell. I know it didn't. I made a 3-point shot right after the freaking broadcast ended. That's why you're gonna be like, "What 3-point shot?" And that's why you don't really see anything. Ooh, there we go. I got my rebound back.
They've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Ooh, another one. It didn't even tell me how many fans I gained. That's not fair.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets got down to business. He finished with 66 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Appreciate it. What? Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot.
They do not. You gotta be joking me.
A lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Now, here's Lowry. He has 6. To the inside, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And for a powerful, I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Randall dishes to Freak. Randall kicks to Barnes. That 3 off the mark.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Oh, heck no.
Around him. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Wells has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Randall passes to Bryant. Now here's Randall. Not a lot of room. Wells. So he gets the whistle.
Yes.
Contact on the way up and 2 shots.
No, I get to go to the free throw line.
Fantastic numbers for Freak. 11 rebounds, and he's unleashed a barrage of 3-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hibbert's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Patterson's checked in. Now here is Lowry. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18.
There we go. Getting me my 6th block.
But really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper.
If I get a back-to-back on the go, if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Jesus. Just because I'm 7'3" doesn't mean you have to throw it 9 feet into the air. Okay, I know it was a 9 feet in the air, but it was pretty damn tall, okay?
When shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Screen by Valanciunas. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. He had all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
So it's Toronto now. After the basket by the Lakers, Patterson, the screen, and Valanciunas kicks to Lowry. Having an efficient 3-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The Lakers #1.
50%. What are we doing in this game? 52%. It's gonna grow.
I'll tell you what, Kevin. Both of these groups of guys can knock down the triple. I mean, they are deadly from behind that arc.
And he missed that one, so he's got to make this one. If he doesn't make this one, I'll be shocked. What? No way. That did not just happen.
Point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Russell.
Oh.
Banked in off the glass. Russell's got 10 points.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
There's the screen. Pass to Joseph. Patterson, the screen. Lowry for 3. It's Lowry again missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here is Lowry after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Joseph dishes to Valanciunas. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 15.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Barnes kicks to Kobe. Wells passes to Kobe. Now here's Freak. He's got 34. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Barnes. Williams comes in for Bryant. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. The shot.
Why do I now keep missing these shots?
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Right side, Scola. He feeds it to Lowry. Patterson, the screen. Shot clock at 5. Joseph with the ball. Williams picks him up. The Raptors need to get a shot.
Bruh.
And again, no good by Toronto.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And a wide open look.
Another three.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wells has got 12 points in just the second half.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Scola sets a screen for Lowry. Right side, Scola. Lots of room. Rebounded by the Lakers. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the
I
floor.
wouldn't even make that three, though.
And their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. Move the ball.
We got this, man. We got this.
Smart, good shots.
You see this dude right here? Heck no, I got this. I got this.
Here's Lowry, following the score by Lou Williams. Wells grabs the miss.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around
Now,
the rim.
once again, the freaking inaccurate passing because of the freaking inaccurate joystick adjustments from 2K. Not who I was going for, but nope, since they're freaking mentally retarded when it comes to the goddamn joysticks. Ew, let's just pass it to the person I wasn't trying to pass it to.
Big gap in the D.
Takes the three. That's tipped. And out of bounds.
You gotta be joking me, Roy.
And a moment here to check out the
Roy.
stats for Freak. He's averaging 51 points.
You're actually pissing me off right now.
His kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, you know, we've seen drivers think they see a crease in the defense and then go
Take that.
And then he shuts the door on them right away.
And the Lakers making a change here. Pass is checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Terrence Ross is checked in for Kyle Lowry. Here is Ross after the basket by Los Angeles. 1:53 left to play in the third. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. He's got 21.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Wells' shot is
Another
good.
one.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Down low, here's Lampley, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Wells. No good.
Why does it do that?
Will go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
Now here's Freak, following the miss by Luis Scola. Freak kicks to Bass.
I swear to God.
One-on-one here.
That was my fault. I should have done a bounce pass.
Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got his 16th rebound on the night.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the board is huge too.
God, my sister and my dad are being annoying right now.
Fighting for every loose ball.
And people wonder why I haven't even done an official video with her besides the fail intro. If you heard that was my crazy sister making those weird sounds. She always makes weird sounds. In fact, she was in one of my shoutout videos. Yeah, you know what her part was? Making weird sounds. In fact, she made a dolphin sound. Especially for you, though. Just all the shoutouts, and if okay, I'm actually happy that he took that.
From meeting with the game will be game 3.
And now my mom and dad are finally.
Will retain.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
And that was Kia bringing in. Here's Toronto's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Wide open. Shot no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Outside, Russell kicks it to Freak.